Hello, Morning Mimos viewers. This is the founder, Holly Cisa. And as you guys know, we are Morning Mimosas, where we value human life, criminal justice, healing, and educating for the Black and minority communities, with a note that we love every person. Guys, today's episode has me in tears because this young lady had the rest of her life ahead of her, and this senseless crime changed the lives of her loved ones and even the life of me, a stranger who doesn't know her, but getting to know her through her case. So, according to newsbreak.com, 17-year-old Randisha Love was an outgoing young lady, according to her mother, Miss Ham. She loved to sing and dance. She used to love being around people. She was a junior at Westlake High School in Fulton County, Georgia. Her siblings and her mother had just moved to the College Park neighborhood with her grandparents after her older brother went off to college. This young lady who was just all these amazing things, and on the afternoon of January 12th, 2016, Miss Love was home alone. Her grandparents and her sibling, one of her siblings, were in California for a funeral, and her mother and her brother were at basketball practice. On her way home, her mother tried to reach her, but never received an answer. So her mother just thought that, hey, maybe she's listening to music. Didn't think anything of it. They got home. They walked through the door. Her brother found her staring at her dazed, and he said to his mother, "Mom, she's right here." Her mother looked down. She found the bullet little body of her 17-year-old daughter, Randisha Love. It's a really, really sad case. Miss Katara, Pam, and her son, they ran to a nearby church because they didn't know if the assailant was still there or not. But guys, I'm recording this video. It's January 13th, 2024. It's been over 8 years since this young lady was gunned down in her College Park, Georgia home in Fulton County, Georgia. I just want some key factors to be reminded here. This young lady was not affiliated with any gangs. She was a good student, and they just moved to the area, so they didn't know anybody. They didn't know their neighbors that well. So the motive for this case is just really, really sad and unknown. The only thing that we know is that this young lady lost her life at 17 years old. Another thing that's eerie is that she has the same birthday as me. She was born December 3rd. She was born in 98. So, she's also my birthday twin. And so my birthday twin is resting in eternal peace. I'm also here to say that you guys know how I feel about all murder victims. I love them all, and I want justice for them all. The story is just very, very, very upsetting because there's not too much information other than she was home alone. At the time, she was doing her homework, and some unknown assailant or assailants came in and shot her. That's all that's known about this case. But right now I want to go ahead and plead to the neighbors of Randisha Love and her family from back then, if you guys are still living there. This poor baby was shot multiple times. Somebody heard something. And I say this every single time. There is such thing as anonymous reporting. Anonymous reporting. It's time for her to get justice. It's been over 8 years now. And then look at her age. She should be 25. And you have to have a level of sympathy for Miss Ham and her family It's been over 8 years and they still don't have no answers. So that's the love, guys. A picture of Miss Love will be posted with this episode, and I just want you guys to look at that baby's beautiful face. She looked so innocent. She was. She was 17 years old, new to the area, which means she didn't cause no trouble. She didn't know nobody other than her family. And look what happened to her. On January 12th, 2016, 17-year-old Randisha Love was at her home in College Park, Georgia. Miss Love was doing her homework when some unknown assailants came in and took her precious life. Today's January 13th, 2024, at the time I'm recording this episode. It's been 8 years and no one has been held responsible. I'm going to say this time and time and time again. By keeping information to yourself, you guys are allowing these people to walk free and giving them permission to do it again if they feel the need to. It's time to start coming forward so people like this don't think they can do this again and destroy another family. That's what I tell you guys about me and Miss Fatu and Morning Mimosas and what we do in the background. You guys know I start school on the 16th. Like I said, I'm recording this episode on January 13th, 2024. So I went back to school to make sure I have the education, to make sure I'm able to help families to get the true justice that they deserve, so they can begin the true healing that they deserve. You guys know my story. I lost a child, and then I had a stillborn son after that. So I know what it's like to lose children. The only thing I want for these families is for them to have the truth that they deserve. That's it. You know, it's just very, very disheartening that somebody knows, may have heard something, but, decided to turn a blind ear or, turn off your ear so you don't hear it or whatever it is. And this poor baby went to the grave at 17 years old. So 12 days into the new year, and she just turned 17 the month before. So all of that is just very disheartening for Miss Randisha Love. She was a bubbly personality and a good kid. And she deserved better than that. She sure did. I don't know what evil befalled her that day. But I just want to say I'm so sorry to her and to other murder victims that became victims of somebody's evil mind or somebody's greed or it just boils down to evil, because you have to be evil to murder a 17-year-old child or just to murder anyone. This baby had the rest of her life. It just breaks my heart. And she loved to smile. She was a normal kid. She texted her mother that day. It was a normal day for her family. She told her, "I love you," and texted her what she was doing throughout the day, making sure that she was being a responsible teenager, her mom doing da. And it's just really, really, really sad what happened to her. And there's also some information And according to a Lieutenant Peace that he told the WXIA, they believe that Miss Randisha was murdered while most neighbors were still at work. So I guess that's the reason why there's no persons to come forward. But what about surveillance? This is 2016. It was the beginning of 2016, but technology was advanced then. So if somebody knows something. I know it says that people were at work, but somebody saw the car speed off or people running away, something. And it's time for her to get justice. You know, as I started looking into this case, you know, if this baby was a good kid, she wouldn't have left the door unlocked. She wouldn't have just let nobody in, because like I stated earlier in the episode, she and her family were new to that neighborhood. So I'm going to go ahead and read a quote that her mother said to the public. She said, "To whomever killed her daughter, just know that they broke her heart. They took her soul. They took her soul away. They just broke her as a person, as a mother, as a child, as a sister." She said, "I am no longer the same as I was January 12, 2016. Ms. Katarahim said, "It has literally broke me down. I am stronger than I was 6 years ago," and this is when she spoke to the news in 2022. She's stronger than she was 6 years ago at the time. But she said she still has a long, long way to go. And that is a quote that Miss Katarahim said, and that's the mother of the beautiful Randisha Love. And Miss Ham, you have my full support. I hope you will one day hear this episode that I did for your daughter. Get in touch with me so we can get justice for her together. Because she's my birthday twin, and I am passionate about stories like hers, especially because she was as innocent as innocents come. So today I plead with people that live in that College Park area or in the Fulton County, Georgia area. If you know what happened to Miss Randisha Love on January 12th, 2016, so about 8 years ago from the recording of this episode, please come forward. It's time for that baby to get justice. It's not fair what happened to her. She had the rest of her life. And she said she wasn't affiliated with any gangs or drugs or anything like that. So she was completely innocent and went to heaven for nothing. I had to take a pause of silence because I'm going to go ahead and quote her mother, Miss Katarahim, one more time. She told Dateline in 2022 that she misses Randisha every day and thinks about her every second. And I quote, "It's still hard for me to talk about her in the past tense. A piece of me is missing and I can't get it back because she's gone and she's not coming back." And that's the quote from Randisha Love's mother, Miss Katarahim. I need you guys to listen to me when I say this. That lady lost her daughter, her only daughter at that. And it's time for her family to get the justice that they deserve. She did not deserve to lose her daughter. Her brothers did not deserve to lose her sister. Her grandparents did not deserve to lose their granddaughter. And the community did not deserve to lose her husband. So if you know anything that happened around the time of January 12th, 2016 in the in the College Park, Georgia area, Fulton County, January 12th, 2016, anything about Miss Randisha Love, please call the Fulton County Police Department at 404-613-6529. Once again, if you know anything about what happened to this beautiful young lady on January 12, 2016, please call the Fulton County Police Department, and you can be anonymous at 404-613-6529. And I'll make sure to post this information in the episode box. You guys can get that information just in case you need that. All that information will be available to you guys with this episode. I want to thank you guys for listening to this. Like I said, the story affected me deeply. I'm a mother of 2 kids and married, lost 2 kids. So I sympathize deeply with Randisha Love's mother and her brothers and her grandparents and the community that loved her. I didn't know her, but I loved her too. And it's time for her to get justice. When you look at these bubbly pictures of her, you're just happy to do this thing. How can somebody do that to her? Rest in peace. Rest in love. Rest in heaven. Miss Randisha Love. Thank you for being a light in this world. And I will do my part to get justice for you. Justice for your family. So true healing can begin. Hey guys, this is Morning Mimosas founder, Holly Sisa. As you guys know, we are Morning Mimosas, where we value human life, criminal justice, healing, and educating for the Black and minority communities, with the note that we love everyone. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great rest of your day. Until next time.